Alright, I want to show you how to set up your file directory structure. Because remember, in assignment 1 you made your own GitHub repository and you cloned it onto your computer. Mine is data course Zon, because that's my last name. Inside of that was just a README. You made 10 changes to that README, but overall it just is pretty simple. Okay. Close that. Okay. So back on our course website here, this is for week 3. I'm going to have you read this chapter on what a package is in R, and more importantly, this chapter on R projects, because we're always going to be working with R projects, and this will tell you what they are. I'm going to show you how to set one up right now. Alright, so if we're doing assignment 3, I'm going to click here, our course file repository. This is something you should have done for assignment 1, but just a refresh. I'm going to click here, copy that. I'm going to open up my terminal. Okay, change directory to desktop. Look around. Okay, I'm on my desktop. Git clone and then paste in the data course. So this is my data course. Any changes I put online, you'll be able to download fresh copies here. Okay, it's bringing in all this stuff. It's taking its sweet time. But if I look, I should already have that folder. Alright, so that's all the files for our data course, separate from your version of everything. Okay. So in here, it's populating with all this stuff. We've got assignments, code examples, data, readings and exercises, all that good stuff. Alright, looks like it's all done. What I want you to do is open up your course repository and just copy over at least these two, the assignments and the data. Copy, paste. Alright, what that means now is that you have a version of all the assignments and a version of the data. So when I go into assignments, click on assignment 3, I'll have assignment 3 in there, the instructions for it, but I'll also have a nice little script. Okay, so assignment 3 is actually going to have you follow along with me. I'm going to open up R, and I'm going to go up and say File, New Project. And that's very important. New Project. Now I'm going to click Existing Directory, and I'm going to say where I'm starting from. Alright. For all your assignments, I want you to start in that assignment folder in your version of the Git repository. So desktop, data course, Zon, not data course. Assignments, assignment 3. That's it. So we're telling RStudio here where all the file paths start from. That's the beauty of an R project. I'm just going to say open, create project. Alright. So now I can go File, Open File, or just Control O, and look where it starts me out. Right there in Data Course Zon, Assignments, Assignment 3. So if I open assignment3.r, we're going to be going through this together in class. Okay. It's going to look a bit different than it does on this version right now. I'm still working on this one. But you're going to be following along, entering some code, running some code. If you type any comments and notes along here, and then hit Control S for save, or just save. Now you've got assignment3.r. It's been saved, and you've got a new tab over here on the right. This is really nice. Git. Okay. So I can look in here and see what's been changed. I can click on these and say, actually I want all of this. Commit. So you don't have to do it through the command line if you're working in R. And this is my version of all assignments. And then you can click push. Type in your GitHub ID and password. Now any changes you made and saved in assignment3.r are going to be stored online. So let's take a look at that. So for me, you're going to go to your GitHub account for this. Look under your repositories and look for data course, your last name. I opened that up. Currently, it's just what I had before. This wonky message in a README file. That's because this is still taking its time. It's got to upload a bunch of stuff. All those data files and a new version of assignment 3. Take your time, buddy. I'll pause here and start back up when it finishes. Alright, that took a little while, but when it's done, it gives you this little output here. That means you know it's done. Alright, I can close that. I can close this. Look at R here. Under my Git tab, there's nothing. That means everything is up to date with the online version. Okay. If I make some new comments or notes, I say try to make a new vector. And then save it. Since I saved it with a change, it says assignment 3 has changed here. I can click that, hit commit, type in something meaningful. Yay, I finished that assignment. Commit. Alright, that went really fast. Okay. Close. Push. Great. Alright, so now online I should be able to see a version of assignment3.r that has my changes here. That and that. So let's take a look at it. I'm just going to hit reload. Man, look at all this new stuff. It popped up online. Alright, so I go into assignments, assignment 3, assignment3.r. There it is, comments and notes, and there's my vector 3 that I did. Alright, so what this has done is when you are following along, coding with us in the class, taking notes, and then finishing out these final assignments, you'll save that and push it to your GitHub, and that way I can see that you've done it.